Now, construction works are earnestly underway on some of the footbridges on the Madina-Adentan highway after the death of an 18-year-old WAS student on the stretch sparked spontaneous protest, as you may well be aware. When JoyNews visited the area, construction workers were on the Red Coast site erecting hoardings for actual work on the footbridge to take off at Adentan SDA Junction, where students of the Taught to Teen School cross over dangerously to enter sites. Newly installed traffic lights are yet to be powered. Komla Adam has the report.
Few meters away from this footbridge here on the Madina-Adentan highway, a West Africa Senior High School student was killed on 8th November, sparking spontaneous protests and agitations among residents around here. Today, which is the 21st of November, Wednesday, something has changed on this particular highway, which wasn't the case 3 weeks ago. There have been zebra crossing markings on the road, and we have also seen barricades mounted in the median of the highway to ensure that pedestrians do not cross haphazardly. Also, we have noticed that 2 police officials have been stationed at this exact spot to aid commuters or pedestrians cross over from one side to the other. Adentan barrier, we are currently standing at Adentan SDA Junction, and for those of you who know this stretch, right across from where I stand to my left is the Taught to Teen School. Officials of the school have raised concerns about how vehicles knock down their school children and many other pedestrians along this stretch. Unlike what pertains at Adentan barrier, there are no police here helping pedestrians to cross over. A few weeks ago when I came here, the traffic lights were not functioning and they were even falling apart. Today the situation appears to have changed because you can see some work is ongoing. Latrites is here, new poles have been erected for the traffic lights to be fixed, and residents tell me that in a short time they expect the contractors to fix the traffic lights to ease vehicular movement on this particular stretch. Over here at the 3rd footbridge, when you are moving from the Adentan police station headed towards Madina, there is a post or a notice behind us which gives details of the contract awarded to the company to fix the footbridge at this particular point. So you can see in your background the government of Ghana, the Roads and Highways Ministry, subletting this particular contract to First Sky Limited, which is responsible for fixing this particular footbridge. It appears some work has started here because obviously, as you can see, aluminium foils have been used to cording off certain areas of the bridge in anticipation that the stairways are going to be built. But as of 10 a.m. Wednesday, we did not find any contractor on ground, but the residents tell us that the barricades and the mounting of a post was done over the last few days.
They came about 2 weeks ago.
Okay. So that means some people have come here to begin some work?
Yes, I believe.
Okay, so what have you seen?
We see workers around, they wear the reflector and they came around to come and knock the sheet. That's what we saw around here.
This is the 4th footbridge from the Adentan police station area. And here the situation is very interesting because where I sit is not a rest stop or anything. This is the center of the road, and as you can see, these women, even with babies strapped behind their backs, will have to cross over and scale over this concrete barricade to cross over to the other side of the road. What you see happening here at the Red Coast end of the Adentan-Madina highway is a process called hoarding. We are told that the hoarding process is important in construction work to prevent the traders from intruding as and when construction work is ongoing on this particular stretch. So when the hoarding is done, the area is going to be enclosed to allow the workers free space and time to begin work on the footbridge. This is the 5th footbridge from the Adentan police station on the Adentan-Madina highway here at Zongo Junction. And this particular footbridge, from what we see here, has been awarded to High Brains Limited, the company expected to fix the footbridge at this particular spot. It appears the contractors have been to sites with the mounting of this And you can see patches of sand in the center of the road, as well as barricades in the median to ensure pedestrian crossing is limited and restricted to only specific areas.
What I noticed in the last 3 days is that I think there should be a company, if I'm not mistaken, anyway. But they brought in something like a crane. It's smaller than a crane, so it has the lifts. So they took in about 4 or 5 men onto the bridge. I think it was the other side of the road. So they took them in, and I noticed they have some tools in their hands, all of them. So they were on top of the bridge, and I think they were like a long stick broom and some other tools. They were just supervising and having a coverage about the whole things. I think they spent quality times of hours there, and they left.
Then how about the barricades in the center of the road? When were they brought?
I thought that one was brought yesterday or so, if I'm not mistaken. Is it that Monday evening or yesterday evening? And I think they actually came with a lorry, indicated police, whatever, and police actually supervised the whole process. I think they're coming all the way from down. I don't know where exactly they're coming from, but I noticed when they approached the site, and they went and they did it all through this major route. And yeah, they were there all.